Welcome back, football fans, to today's Explainer. We're diving straight into the massive, highly anticipated matchup between Iran and New Zealand. We've got all the history, the recent form, and the tactical matchups locked and loaded, so you'll know exactly where these two nations stand before that opening whistle even blows. Let's get right into it, shall we?
All right, to kick things off, like any true pre-match countdown, we've got to start with the absolute most crucial question. It's literally the first thing we all wonder when teams from opposite sides of the globe clash. Have these two squads actually met on the pitch before? Take a quick second to think about it.
Well, the answer is a resounding yes. These teams absolutely have a history together, and it fuels what's become a seriously exciting international rivalry. The players know it, the diehard fans definitely remember those past encounters, and honestly, that shared history just guarantees some massive stakes and pure psychological tension out there today.
Section 1. Iran's tactical dominance. The favorite.
Okay, so let's break this down. Right out of the gate, Iran is holding some major cards here. They're stepping onto the pitch with a significantly stronger FIFA ranking, which, really just reflects their long-term consistency on the world stage. But maybe even more crucially, Iran boasts way more World Cup tournament experience. We all know how vital that pedigree is. When the pressure's on and the game gets super tight, that high-level experience is exactly what keeps a team composed.
But hey, history and rankings only give us the baseline, right? We need to talk about right now. Heading into today's fixture, which side actually has the momentum when it comes to the nitty-gritty of scoring and, just as importantly, stopping goals?
Well, here's the real kicker. Iran is pretty much dominating on both ends of the pitch right now. They've got this seriously impressive attacking form, consistently finding the back of the net, but, and this is huge, they aren't leaving their backline exposed to do it. They're maintaining a rock-solid defensive record and conceding very, very few goals lately. That kind of two-way balance, it makes them an absolute nightmare to beat.
So when you add it all up, the higher ranking, the deep World Cup pedigree, and that elite two-way form, the data paints a really clear picture. Based on all of that, Iran is undeniably considered the pre-match favorite. Honestly, on paper, this really is their game to lose.
Section 2. The underdog threat. New Zealand's element of surprise.
All right, let's look at the other side of the pitch. With all the momentum and expert analysis pointing straight at Iran, we have to ask the multi-million-dollar question. Is there any hope here? Can New Zealand actually overcome that gap in the rankings and pull off a massive upset today?
The short answer? Absolutely. Look, we all know football isn't played on paper. New Zealand has this amazing documented history of completely defying the odds and surprising much stronger teams. It's like they thrive in that underdog role. Because think about it, all the pressure is squarely on Iran's shoulders today, which means New Zealand can just go out there and play freely. If they can stay organized at the back and maybe catch Iran on a quick counterattack, they absolutely have the grit to completely flip the script.
Section 3. The verdict. Final predictions. So, synthesizing all this down into our final expectations. Despite Iran's clear dominance on the stat sheets, a lot of fans actually expect a really close and competitive game. People know that New Zealand's pure grit makes them notoriously tough to break down. So expect a tight, hard-fought battle out there, where Iran might have a slight edge, but it certainly won't be a walkover. It's going to be a true war of attrition.
We've laid out all the facts, the form, and the history for both the Iranian favorites and the scrappy New Zealand squad in this explainer. So my final question goes to you. Who are you supporting today? Is Iran's tactical dominance going to prevail, or is New Zealand's element of surprise going to shock the world? Drop your match predictions down in the comments, let us know what you think, and hey, enjoy the game.